My name is Tom Four. I'm the Director of Operations for the Kunes Country Auto Group. One of the things that's nice about our group is our core fundamentals are faith, family, and giving back. We are an auto group with 24 locations and over 3,000 vehicles in stock. We were actually referred by another dealer that was using Max Digital, and we were kind of looking for a product that fits our process more. Less about a race to the bottom, more about building value in the vehicles. When we were talking to the people, they kind of understood what we were looking to accomplish. You could tell that they had a retail focus and it wasn't just a software company. The process that Max focuses on is a lot more merchandise driven rather than just pricing. So it intrigued us to know that you can merchandise a vehicle effectively and doesn't mean you have to be the cheapest one out there. Changing at the time 16 auto dealerships from a product that we use every day, all day long, is never easy. Certainly wasn't something that was a flip of a switch, but Max did a good job at having their team on the ground. Implementation was across all the stores. They came in, worked with all of our team, and the ongoing training after that has been phenomenal. You can live or die by your inventory, so you have to be on top of it every day. In Max, the thing that I think really formed a backbone for us is the workflow process. They have a lot of checkpoints to make sure that stuff gets done so you don't miss it. One of my favorite parts is the ad review process in Max. It forces you to touch every vehicle before you figure out a plan with it. It's almost like a used car manager's old school lot walk where they touch every car before they plan what they're doing. You're just doing that digitally now. I think the more data you have, the better. So that's one of the things that really intrigued us with Max Digital is the data that came to our DMS. And that's when I was talking about previously about not just worrying about the cheapest price. It helps us be able to look at our data of what we've done in the past and decide what the right plan is for that vehicle. Hoarding level in Max is different than what we've seen in the past because we could get a lot of historical data from Max that pulled directly from our DMS. You can see a little bit more granular information as far as even on our appraisal levels as who's not only what's happening at the point of the appraisal, but what happens after that. So if there was a wholesale vehicle or a vehicle that somebody took in that needs to get wholesale, what was their average profit or loss on that vehicle, not just what did they appraise it out on day one. The OEM packages was very valuable to us because with the amount of stores we do, we have a lot of different manufacturers and not every rooftop knows what those manufacturers' options are. Our descriptions on our vehicles are far more compelling now, has a lot more OEM data in that with all the packages that the vehicles have, all the options, and I think that helps the customer experience because customers may be looking for a certain option. If we don't know it, how are they going to know it? We can see if our team is missing something so we can coach them on how to do that part better, whereas previously we just had to assume they were doing it right. Money savings is great. When we grew as large as we did, any software, when you start multiplying over multiple locations, becomes very expensive. We look at it from a financial standpoint. We've saved in the neighborhood of $500,000, and our sales has continued to increase. So we've had record months, and all in all, it's been a win.